Before we get started, just a couple of things. If you are in a confrontation, and I'm not talking about sparring, but if you're actually in a confrontation, there are certain things that will protect you. Number one is if you're blocking inside the arm, which is really not where you want to be, you should block from the elbow to the wrist. Okay? If I block from the elbow to the shoulder, then what happens is I hit myself. This is not the game plan. Okay? So inside the arm from elbow to wrist. Outside the arm, we want to block from elbow to shoulder. Because if I block here, it can bend and I get hit again. But here, I've got control. Okay? Any of you that have dealt with firearms, where do they teach you to shoot? From center mass. This is center mass of the arm. This is center mass of the leg. If you control center mass, you control the person. Okay? If he throws the big loopy right, which is typical of people on the street, what you want to do is move in. If you notice he moved back a little bit, you don't do this. This has not helped at all. Okay? When you do it, you want to move in, and then he's in position for you to do something. So what I want you to do is get your partner and get used to stepping in. Okay? From here, I don't care what you use. Alright? Doesn't matter. But we want to get that off balance. If you don't get him off balance, you didn't do the technique right. So it has to be, and he moves back like that. It's partner play. Always do not block inside. If you do block inside, move to the outside as quickly as you can. Okay? If I do this and can get in, that's fine, but he still has another arm over here. And if I haven't done this well, I get hit. One of the best ways to do this is spinning. Okay? Very simple. Hit, spin. I like this. I've got kidneys, knees, neck. That's my favorite. Okay? So, from here, notice I control center mass. I don't do this. This is not a good plan. Center mass, control all the way through. So get your partners, block, turn, target of your choice. What you've got to remember is if it's coming straight, if it's a punch or whatever, you want to be outside the arm. Preferably you want to be outside the arm at any time. Okay, but when you do this, it's not a here because I haven't really done anything. Okay? So it's, again, I want to get that man off balance. Okay? Now, I'm slapping, but actually you come in like that. Okay? Here. You don't have to do a knife in, you can hit with the arm, it works just as well. Okay, so from here, and again, target of your choice. My favorite. Okay, so from here, it doesn't matter if it's a punch, a push, okay, or trying to grab. As long as it's coming straight, you want to move outside. Try with all three. Don't get used to the idea it has to be a punch. Okay? Get your partners. Here and here. Particular moves, when it's coming straight at me, I moved here and did this. This should look familiar to all of you. Okay, this is everything you do for a chamber. Alright? So when you're here, you've made your chamber. Okay? And then from here, you've done your down block. I like a two for here and here at the same time. But from here, here. Okay? And so there's your chamber, then your down block. Alright? Try working on that for a little bit. Have fun. If you are going to move the person's head, okay, to move it out of the way so they can't see what's going on. He can resist me sideways fairly easy, okay? He can also resist me upward really easy. But it's very difficult for him to resist me in two directions at the same time. So instead of pushing straight to the side or pushing straight up, I push at an angle. Okay? Makes it much easier. Now don't try to rip each other's heads off, but just get used to the idea. And if you use here, it's very easy to do. Okay? So from here, we block and take them down. Go play. Put that in your kata. Where do you have it in your kata? It. How about right here? Anytime you bring the hands into here. Okay? So here, spin, you bring it into here. If you start really paying attention to your kata, it has a lot of neat moves in it. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at from here. And this is called an arm drag in wrestling. From here, you do the same thing. Okay? So, block, pass, pull, and take down. Go play. Let's look at where it is in the form. Okay? You come in here, pass, come in here. What does that look like to you? Stay on 5. Go down if you will. Okay. Any move where you have the manji kamai. Right? Manji kamai, by the way, means swastika. Anyway, so from here, pass, and then you've got your move. Go play. Only if your life is in danger. Okay? I want you to understand that. All of you that know a form of Heian Sandan, Pinan Sandan, whatever, this. Really, I'm going to block with my elbow. Lots of love with that. Okay. However, let's take a look at this. If I block here, now I'm in that position. Okay? I blocked his arm, pulled it in, caught his head. What do you do next? Back fist. No, you don't. You crank his neck. Okay, that's what I say. You have to be very careful with this one. Okay, because if you get all the way out here, there's going to be problems. Okay, so from here, lock in, and then the back fist. Go play. Here, just for fun. Block here, but this time we're going to go this way. And I still have my elbows in place. Okay? So here, pass, pull him in, go around the neck. Okay? Be careful with this one. Really pay attention to your forms. They not only teach you how to move, but they teach you what to do when something doesn't go the way you planned it. Okay? You have to pay attention, but it's there. Now, Matogu Choki once said that the front hand is the one that does the hitting. Okay? The front hand. So that means when you're doing either Pinan Shodan or Heian Nidan, when your hands are like this, this is the hand that does the hitting. Okay? What does this one do? Well, it blocks. If he's punching toward me, okay, there's my hands. Okay? I blocked here, punch. Now, if he's very good and bends his head to get out of the way and tries to hit me with the other hand, there's my second move. And then my favorite again. All right? So, from here he punches, he moves out of the way, tries to hit. Got my chamber again. And here. So you have follow-up moves. Okay? One more time slowly. Here. Okay? He tries to hit. Go play. However, there are times that that doesn't work and you wind up inside the arm. This still works inside the arm. Okay? You're just blocking here. Okay? From here, you still can come around here. It's a little more awkward to do. But from here. So inside the arm, here. Not a problem. You still have the same move. Okay? Try that a couple of times. Just moving inside the arm. Fondant, whatever you want to call it. We'll take a look at the last move where you come in and spin. Okay? And it's like I'm going to hit him in the solar plexus and punch him in the face. Maybe if I've got arms like an orangutan, but you know, some do. But if I'm here and trying to hit there, it's not going to work. It won't. Now I can turn maybe to get him. So, what can we be doing? Well, here again, we can be doing that. Okay, where are my hands? Just exactly where they're supposed to be. Okay, so from here, grab, come under, and catch. What about the other side? Oh, if you do that to the other side, he will go over there. Okay, go play. Favorite kata is Tensho, which very few people do. But you basically come into here, hook, back, thrust. Okay? And they say it's a block and it's a block. Well, it can be, but it can also be a wrist grab. I took it this way, and then I take it this way, and then I throw him back. Okay? So he reaches to grab me, catch, and block. Catch his wrist or his hand. Okay? Come back, and then thrust. Go play. There's hidden techniques in a form. Nothing hidden. It just is a matter of seeing where it is. For example, in Heian 3, you block, and then here, here. Let's face it, this is not a good stance. Okay? I mean, just really, it's not. But if you look at an advanced form, Indy, you can understand what it's for. Okay? In Indy, you come here, you switch feet. All right? That's what you're doing here. You block the punch, switch feet. Okay? And that's what you're actually doing. It just doesn't show the switch. Because your feet are together, it implies that you've done that. So, block, switch, switch. Go play. You know, one of these secrets out in plain sight. If I have blocked his kick with my arm, I've probably got a broken arm. But nevertheless, if he punches and I block, if I try to do a reverse punch, I'm too far. Okay? If I step through to do a lunge, I'm going to jam myself. But here again, if I switch feet, I'm just in the right place. Okay? So switching the feet, it's called kageshi, okay, is one of the secrets to karate. It puts you in a position without having to give up space. So try that. Block, switch, You'll be right where you're supposed to be. Go play. What I want you to get from this particular little session is not so much a group of techniques or different techniques, but a way of taking the techniques you know, the principles involved in creating your own. Okay, once you get the movement down, you can find applications for it. But if you're stuck on just copying what you've been shown, you're never going to improve. Okay? All right, thank you very much.